I was sitting here thinking about my father, and my father, he was into horror movies a lot. Like he was deep into horror movies, but and I grew up watching them with him. Like horror movies is actually one of my favorite kind of movies. But my father wasn't into just any kind of horror movie. My father was into vampire movies. He wasn't into the blood and gore. He wasn't into Jason. He was really into vampire movies. And he used to allow me as a little teeny girl to sit up with him and watch these vampire movies with him. And when I think about vampires, like if you think about vampires that lives among us, they are not allowed to be out in the daytime. And they basically suck on virgin blood. This is how they stay young. This is how they stay alive. They must drink blood from a virgin, right? And it keeps their youth, right? And when I think about that, I'm like, we live amongst energy vampires. We live amongst blood-sucking, energy-drained vampires. And then I looked at another video where this woman was talking about witches. And I don't think y'all know this or not, but you have good witches and you have bad witches. Like, they gave the word witch like this demonic meaning, but you actually have good witches and you actually have bad witches. Just like you have good wizards and you have bad wizards. So when you think about vampires, it's like vampires can go either on the good or on the bad. Because you got one set of vampires that eat off of virgin's blood. They are energy draining, blood sucking vampires. Then you got another kind of vampires that eats off of evil. They get full off of eating evil people. They get full off of eating blood that is from evil people. So it's almost like you got some energy blood sucking vampires that only wants virgins. They only want the pure. Then you got some energy draining, blood sucking vampires that wants to eat off of the evil. You know what I'm saying? Just like you have some witches that is out here bringing chaos to the world, that is putting spells all over the world, right? Then you got some witches that actually brings good to the world. You know, like you look at the Wizard of Oz, the witch of the east, and then the witch of the west. They were witches. They were both witches, but one was good and one was evil. So when I look at life for what it is, I see that we live amongst witches and warlocks and vampires, but we live amongst the evil ones. We live amongst the evil, wicked ones that feed off of us, because we are the virgins. We are the pure breed. So they drink our blood. They feed off of our blood and they feed off of our energy. But what a lot of us don't know, a lot of us regular people don't know, that a lot of us are witches too. And we are vampires too. We just don't know it. Because the way we get full is we eat the evil away. We take the energy away from the wicked. Because right now the wicked ones are stealing our good virgin energy. So we don't have any strength to fight them off. But if you are aware of who you are, and you are a witch, but you are a good witch, your spells can outweigh the evil witch, because you are more powerful than them. If you are a vampire and you are a good vampire, your powers overrides them because they work in evil. You work in goodness. You can actually go out in the sun. They can't because they are evil. You can actually go out into the sun. You can drain the evil vampire's energy. You can actually kill that vampire. And when you go out into the world, you are not only sucking the drain of the bad ones, but you can actually suck the blood of the bad ones. Because you are saving the good ones. And I know a lot of y'all are saying to yourselves, what the fuck is she talking about? For every good, there's evil. For every evil, there is good. You got the yin and you got the yang. For every male, you have a female. For every cat, you have a dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so if we living in this dimension and we are fully aware that we are around a lot of evilness that is sucking us up raw, what kind of power do we have to fight these motherfuckers? Because it looks like in the dimension that we are looking at, we are powerless. We have no power to fight these demons and witches and warlocks off. We have no fucking power over these people. They can do whatever they want. We are powerless. We don't got no power. The only power that we have is in prayer. Something isn't adding up. Because I don't see these witches and these warlocks and these vampires using prayer to win us over. They are literally sucking our energy. They are literally taking our blood and doing whatever they want to do to it. They are basically killing us. But the only thing that we are programmed to do is pray. Kill them in prayer. Kill them in goodness. What kind of power do we have to fight these things off? We got to have something. Is it why they keeping us dumb? Feeding us all this bullshit, putting us underneath this contaminated dome so we won't see the power that we have within ourselves that can actually fight them? Because if you got vampires down here, then who are we? If you got witches and wizards down here, then some of us gotta, this shit is not adding up right to me. It's just my thought, because it's time for us to really, really, really get deep into who we are. Because there's no way that we are living in a world. We are living in a dimension. We are living on planet Earth. And we as human beings don't got no fucking power to fight these demons off. They can literally do whatever the fuck what they want to do to us. And we don't have no power to kill these motherfuckers. We don't got nothing. All we got is Jesus. All we got is prayer. Pray for them. No, it got to be something more to us that can actually fight these demons off. Because they are killing us down this motherfucker. They are destroying us by the fucking boatload. And we don't got nothing to defend ourselves with. And I ain't even talking about the guns. Guns ain't shit compared to these motherfuckers. What do we got in ourselves that can fight these and kill these demons off, but yet they trying to keep us dumb from who we are? They trying to keep us from not knowing who we are. Why? And now we coming across 2 moons. Do y'all really know what the moon is? Vampires live under the moon. So we got another moon coming. We got another moon coming. Who is going to be controlled under this new moon? Women, do y'all know that y'all menstruals is controlled by the moon? I ain't gonna get deep into this conversation.